They say there is nothing quite like a grudge match, and I believe this to be true. The Railraiders are in Memphis. Our experts have the Railraiders as the favorites by 1%. But this is a grudge match if there ever was one. Last time these two teams played, it was in the Super Casual in the Dev League Championship last season. The Railraiders barely got their way into the Super Casual Bowl, into the championship. Meanwhile, the Kings were undefeated headed into it, and then were left with a last-second defeat at the hands of the Railraiders, who kept the population of undefeated town in the Development League to just them. So, it should be a fun match tonight. I'm TLK742, the commissioner of the SCFSL, and I am really excited to be presenting you this game. The Kings are in blue. The Railraiders are in white. I just finished recording the Narwhals. And so here we go. Botterman's going to get that. Max Error, the only quarterback with experience in the Dev League, is going to throw it deep, and it's going to be deflected. I think it's going to be another pass here, and it is. This time Botterman has it, and he's going to get 6 yards. And Saint Savinchikov, should probably learn how to pronounce that name, is going to get a couple of yards, but they also were missing their update sheet on the Venom. So this one's going to punt, it's going to fall, it's going to land on the ground, it's going to be kicked out of bounds. This is already wild, folks. Mullins is going to find T-Boat. And Ramirez going to get it, but there's a offsides here. They're going to decline it for the first 10. Oh, would have gotten them exactly the same spot. Ramirez 5 yards. T-Boat's going to run, go flying. Helicopter his way for 7 yards. Mullins back to pass. And it's going to be deflected. Can't be caught. Bottomless Botterman can't get his hands on the tight end. And T-Boat's got the first. Mullins back, gives it to T-Boat again. T-Boat met for a loss, or no gain rather, and it's 2nd and 10. Neither of these teams have a reliable kicker, so they will be punting a lot. Every time you see a player named Bottomless Botterman, that is a bot, you come and you join. And reminder, the Development League is not about the wins, it's not about the losses, it's about exposure. So if you see your player and you go, TLK, I'm on a team, but I don't see that my player played, let me know. What probably happened is they were missed on depth chart, and we will make sure that come Thursday's game, you are in there and you are playing. Because our job as the Development League is to make sure you're getting your game time and you're having fun. As a do-si-do from Saint Savinchikov is going to get 4. And another handoff. This time he's met for a loss, so it's 3rd and 7. Max Error back to pass. Terrell Davidson is kind of just left alone, and he can't do anything there, so it's going to be a quick 3 and out. Neither team has been willing to relent, as Memphis has definitely had an advantage, though, on the running so far, as Broccoli is going to get them into Railraiders territory to start. T-Boat is going to be met behind the line as we hit the 2nd quarter. Mullins back to pass, and it's going to be incomplete. And T-Boat is going to get nowhere, so that's going to be a quick 3 and out. So now the Railraiders have their work cut out for them. Max Error. Screen pass out to Saint Savinchikov, and he's going to get 5. 4. Waterman. Quick game.
Black 41. Black 41. Sit head.
Davidson has been very quiet today at a tight end. But there he is, 13. Keep an eye on him. He could go off. As Kane is going to get a handful of yards. And it's 2nd and 4. Maxar decides to run with it. He is met behind the line, so it's 3rd and 7. Pinky A. Hull is credited with his first career sack. And a quick pass out to Davidson. Davidson's got a first.
Blue 26. Blue 26. Set hike.
And Svechnikov is going. Svechnikov. I'm going to get it. Svechnikov is going to get very little distance here, as it's 3rd and 13. There's a flag against Botterman. So Svechnikov is going to fumble, and Pinky A. Hull, who's having a night, is going to recover it. And T-Boat is going to make a man miss, but unfortunately he falls in his way. And so it's only going to be a 2-yard gain. Neither team has scored. Mullins is 1 for 4. Oof. Then again, I will actually say the most complete defensive back group is the Railraiders, as Menno Ray is going to get a handful of yards, but not enough, and it's going to be a punt. This is going to be a game where one score is going to decide this. That is a touchback. No, it's a coffin. This could be it. This could be the safety. As Svechnikov is tackled for a loss, it's a safety. Memphis takes a 2-0 lead. This is going to be an ugly game. As Ramiro, who's been very quiet as well.
Red 31. Red 31 tonight.
And T-Boat.
Green 1. Green 1.
He's averaging 2.2 yards per carry. As Mississippi is going to burn a timeout. Mullins is 2 for 5 for 13 yards. If the safety is the only score, I'm going to be impressed. Mullins decides to run with it. He's got a first as he flies forward. 9-yard rush. Huge play from Mullins there as he is sacked immediately. Hiding the spot when he gets to him. As Mullins back to pass. Decides to run with it again. This time he's told no, and that'll bring up the end of the half. It is 2-0. Kings have the lead and are getting the ball. So let's see if the Railraiders can respond with a quick out and then a score. I mean, both of these teams have playmakers who can do damage. Between Davidson and Ramiro. Speaking of Ramiro, there he is for 9, and it's 2nd and 1. Mullins is going to give it to T-Boat. T-Boat is tackled for no gain. He's on 31 yards on 13 times. Play action, and he's got it with Botterman. Mullins deep bomb, and it's going to be deflected. And a quick handoff to Botterman on the wide receiver draw, I believe. No, wide receiver jet sweep. And Io Torrent is going to get his first catch. But not enough, and it's going to be a quick 3 and out. Not a 3 and out, but it's going to be a quick end to that drive. So now the Railraiders are going to get it at the 28. Saint Svechnikov can't seem to get anything. They need to stop running and just start passing it as Reg Broccoli will get the stop there. And Max Error's going to run. He's going to get nowhere. Max Error is going to run again. And again, he's going to get nowhere. Credit to the Memphis Kings defense. They have been stifling the Railraiders offense. Railraiders and Kings both need more wide receivers, of course. But even so. And a fullback dive by Botterman is going to get 8-7. Botterman the fullback again. This time, Railraiders got wise, and it's 3rd and 2. Play action, T-Boat. Quick pass and a drop. You've got to catch that, as especially with the punter here. And a kicker being a bot, they're not going to be in range, and that one's going to be out of bounds. This is still anyone's game, as Kane is going to get a huge gain here. It's 32-35. Botterman's going to get a handful of yards, and let's get some fours in chat, everyone, as it is the 4th quarter, and it is a one-score game, and Mississippi has the ball. Max Error has Davidson, who broke away, and he's going to get to the 30. He just couldn't catch it in strides. The ball was just a little off target. As St. Sveshnikov, though, is going to get them past the 20. Max Error. As Sveshnikov again is going to lose some yards. Stop the clock though, which is very important because at a certain point they will go for it. But here they will be going for the field goal. So it's all on Botterman. If Botterman makes this, Mississippi takes the lead. If Botterman shanks it, and he does, Memphis can more or less get a first down and end this. Losing Chinstrap to Pengu has hurt, as Botterman is going to get a first, and that might do it. Memphis is going to get their revenge on a 2-0 lead as there's a flag. And it's going to be accepted. So yes, every player comes in, they grow, they develop their own player. Definitely, if you're interested in joining, do join us. We'd love to have you. It is completely free. As T-Boat is going to lose yards.
Black 21. Black 21. Set.
Mullins back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. So despite the 2-minute warning, Glockenspiel is credited with getting the pressure. And Mississippi's going to burn their first of 3 timeouts, getting the ball back with a minute 51. Glockenspiel is going to get this punt.
Blue 19. Blue 19. Tonight.
As Botterman.
Green 33.
There is 12-15 for 136 yards. And no points to show for it. As that one was dangerous in double coverage. Minute 22, 3rd and 3.
Red 9. Set. Tonight.
Like the gusto of throwing it downfield, but I'm not sure that was the right call. It's up the sideline. Can't quite get it, as I think the route was confused. So it's 4th and 3. Do or die. If they fail to get here, it is absolutely Memphis's game. And they're going to. Memphis wins. On a bad drop. Not a game for the Kings. Not a game for the Railraiders to remember. An ugly win for the Kings, but a win is a win is a win, as they say. And with that, a penalty is going to be accepted. Going to stop the clock, but it doesn't really matter, as T-Boat is going to run. They're going to burn time, and unless there's a pick 6 here, which I highly doubt, Memphis is going to start the season 1-0, and the Railraiders are going to start 0-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm TLK742, the Commissioner of the SCFSL. It has been an absolute pleasure recording this game. I always love these matches. They're a lot of fun. So yeah, look forward to seeing you again on Thursday when Pirate Captain Dom will be streaming our Development League games. Yeah, and they're going to throw it. They're going to throw it again. Nothing quite like it. As that's going to be one final play. It's going to be a punt, which is going to go out of bounds. Alright, so for all the marbles, I guess we're doing this. One last play. I'm sure this will go well as a deep bomb downfield. Davidson's got it, but not enough. Can't get separation. And that'll do it. 2-0. Kings win. Thank you all for tuning in.